Hi guys, welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm E.
I'm D.
And today we're going to talk about the on and off, back and forth, up and down, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Who is tired of them? Raise your hand in the comments. Of course, last time we all spoke or y'all saw our video, we were talking about the divorce and we've been a little delinquent, I know, but life been life, okay? But we're back. So apparently, they've been spotted together. Supposedly, they were lovey dovey, but then they're still getting divorced. So who knows what's happening? We're going to read a People article and, of course, give you our opinions about it.
Okay, so this People article titled Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez want to stay friendly amid divorce. There's still a lot of love. Exclusive source in parentheses is written by Jen Juno. They are still moving forward with a divorce. A source close to Lopez tells People. The source is Larsa. Just kidding.
Larsa.
Just
In
kidding. So Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are committed to keeping things friendly amid their ongoing divorce proceedings. A source close to the unstoppable actress, 55, tells People that she and the Accountant 2 star, even though they didn't put his age, are still moving forward with the divorce as they continue to focus on the kids. Lopez is mom to 16-year-old twins Max and Emmy with ex-husband Mark Anthony, while the Oscar winner shares 3 kids with ex-wife Jennifer Garner, Violet 18, Serafina 15, and Samuel 12. They want to show the kids that things are amicable, the source says, adding they want to stay friendly. There's still a lot of love. Lopez filed for divorce from Affleck on August 20th, which marked the second anniversary of the pair's traditional wedding ceremony in Georgia. They initially married in Las Vegas on July 17, 2022. The actress and singer filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court and listed April 26, 2024 as a date of separation. Lopez filed for divorce herself without a lawyer and was technically self-represented. The reason for the split was cited as irreconcilable differences. Lopez requested no spousal support for either party, and a source told People that the exes didn't tie the knot with a prenuptial agreement in place. The papers also indicated that Affleck and the Atlas star would split attorney's fees and that Lopez wants her last name restored.
Mm.
Whoa. Despite their breakup, the duo have seemingly remained on amicable terms and even reunited for a friendly lunch on September 14th that included 4 of their 5 kids. Violet, who is currently attending Yale University in New Haven, Connecticut, was not present. Lopez and Affleck also came together multiple times to celebrate his kids in the months ahead of Lopez's divorce filing, including for Violet and Samuel's graduations. Following their September 14th get-together, a source told People that the former couple were still moving forward with the divorce and working out financial details amicably. They all came together for a fun lunch so the kids could hang out, the insider continued, adding that a divorce is never easy and the kids always got along and have fun together. It makes Lopez happy seeing the kids happy together. Happy kids are her priority, the source said. So, what do we think? I know you're tired. You're tired of them all, but what do we think?
I know. I'm tired, but I'm not because I like the cheese. But I don't know what J Lo's trying to prove, and I guess Ben too, because it seemed like they didn't want to talk to each other. Ben was over there gallivanting with Kit Kennedy and some other girl. I know
Mm-hmm.
it sounds mean, but I don't remember her name. So he seemed like he moved on. So J Lo doesn't look like, I don't know. She looks like La Pobre. Translate
Yeah.
La Pobre.
La Pobre is basically, oh, poor her.
Yeah.
Or, the one we feel sorry for,
Yeah, so
basically.
she's over there talking to Ben. It's all about the kids now. But, as you guys might look at our Diddy video or not, we mentioned, thinking about the kids first. And we've mentioned it in other J-Lo Ben videos.
Yeah.
Nobody's thinking about these kids. These kids were close to A-Rod's kids. And
Mm-hmm.
then what happened? 3 days later, she was already with Ben Affleck. 2 days later, they were engaged. A week later, they were married. And now, 2 months ago, they were divorced. So, who's really thinking about the kids and their stability? I mean, these aren't my kids, but it's just weird. Like, why do celebrities behave this way? I don't know. What do you think? Before I just
Um,
take some blame.
honestly, I think they have a very warped sense of what
Yeah.
family is, maybe. And these are my own thoughts and opinions, guys. So, I'm
Mm,
not trying to say I know this for facts or nothing like that. This is my opinion. But I think we've noticed, right, that especially now because we're older, so we're seeing a lot of these celebs who had kids young, like much younger. These kids are growing up. We're seeing these kids grow up. So the same way, all of us are aunties and uncles on Facebook, and we're all seeing our friends slash associates slash people we used to know but we don't talk to anymore. We see their kids growing up, and it's like, oh my god, you're going to fifth grade. Wow, you get this sense of like, I don't know this kid, but I care about this kid, right? Like, oh, that's so
yeah.
awesome. They're doing soccer? That's great. They won a championship? Amazing. They're graduating high school? Oh my god, I feel old. So all of these feelings I feel like can be attributed similarly to some of these kids because we do see them, unfortunately, through paparazzi.
Mm-hmm.
But we see them out, right? And so we think like, man, that kind of sucks that they're having to live their lives without them ever wanting to publicly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because as much as a celeb can try to keep a kid private, some way somehow something gets leaked, and that's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But so again, I feel like there's people, for example, one of the biggest Hollywood actors from back in the 90s, early 2000s, George Clooney has twins as well with his wife Amal Clooney. Do we know what those kids look like? No, we do not. Why? Because they are some private people. Because
Well, they
they
also live
did,
overseas.
and they live overseas. But see, that's the thing. You have a lot of celebs like that move to other parts of the country or outside of the country in order to live their lives in a more private manner. Um
Mhm.
and I feel like if they can do that, then so can most of these other celebs. And
Yeah.
so it's like you're kind of subjecting your family, you're subjecting your kids to this whole thing. We're not even going to talk about the Kardashians because they have a whole camera crew at home. They don't need the paparazzi. But again, it's unfortunate the kids continue to have to be like in the middle of all of this. And so,
Mhm.
us as spectators, us as people from the outside looking in, it's like, damn, that sucks that they're going through this. Hopefully, we're wrong and they're well adjusted and everything is good. But,
Mhm.
it does look a little bit strange that they're kind of going through this back and forth. I mean, for months, it was nonstop headlines. Oh, it's been 45 days since the last time we saw JLo and Ben together. Oh, it's been 50 days since the last. You give me like all of these things, and their kids are not like like little kids. They're getting older. So
Mhm.
same way they can see this stuff in school, same way they can see this stuff elsewhere. Like it sucks, that they have to be caught up in the middle of all this, knowing that there's any kind of strife at home. And obviously they're there, so they must know there's strife at home. But then imagine compounding that with all of the tabloid headlines, and then you see that Ben Affleck is out with an ex, or he's out with some other girl,
Mhm.
and then, oh, you're having a friendly family lunch with your soon-to-be ex-wife, who
Yeah.
literally has more money than him but decided to self-represent when she filed for divorce. Like, that's odd.
Odd
She
behavior.
spent her 50th birthday or her 55th or whatever without him,
Mhm.
but she apparently showed up for his birthday. She vacationed in Italy alone without him while he was out gallivanting and taking his stuff out of their house. So, like, all of these things, I can't imagine being a kid caught up in the middle of all of that. So I just
Yeah.
feel bad for them. And there was also rumors, I think we talked about at the beginning of the video, where this friendly lunch became all lovey-dovey and that they were seen like holding hands and smooching or something like that. I don't know how
Mhm.
true that is. Of course, that's speculation. But
Yeah.
it's like, are you doing that in front of your kids? These are all types of mixed signals being sent. So, I don't know. Maybe I am a little bit tired of them. I don't know.
I think J Lo should just cut her losses and I don't know, just move on. Just chill, girl. Sometimes we need that.
Yeah, maybe she should like take her kids and move to Montana or something. I don't know, buy a ranch, farm, something. Go live out there. No.
Well, hopefully this chapter will end soon. And we know that she's going to date, and him too. She's going to date someone in like 3 seconds. So
E.
she is. That's her track record. I'm just stating the obvious. All right, alleged. Maybe she'll take some time to herself and reflection and see what
Girl,
she
we're
really
done here. We are done here.
wants. See? All right, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments. Are they getting back together? Do you consider her la pobre? Refer to the definition, like poor girl, poor her.
For her.
Like, what do we think about Ben just dating and gallivanting while she's just here throwing herself birthday parties and living life and self-representing? Let us know. But
Yeah.
that concludes today's video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community, so your friends can be our friends and we can all be friends. We also have social media, which Zia will tell you about.
We are on TikTok and Instagram. Hear me out, DNE. Like E said at the top of the video, we have been a little delinquent, guys. Life has definitely been on some kind of a lifing roller coaster this year. So every time we think we're back, we're good, something else happens. But that's life, and we are just rolling with the punches. So please follow, like, share, comment. You can also listen to the videos in podcast format via YouTube Music.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.